Hi, fire signs. This is the self-discovery support. Thanks for joining me here. This is a change-based tarot message. This reading is created to tap into your energy or an experience you may be having, and then pick up messages for you and the changes you can make in your life for better. Take only what feels intuitively useful or resonant from this message. I suggest checking the messages in your rising, sun, moon, Venus, Mars, or North Node as you feel is appropriate for you at this time. A quick caution is that this video may feature decks with adult images and themes, so only view if you are 18 plus. Okay, and so today actually this reading is going to be about preparing for 2024, things you might need to know, energies that come up, and let's step into that now. Fire signs. Okay, so you have drawn the putrefaction card. This is number 37, which comes down to a 10, and really it's 1. So it's about like completion of, it's like something that wants to happen for you, but it's like we must do this thing first, is kind of the energy I'm getting from this. Is with the shadow release, it's like it's a stage where we're purifying ourselves, we're becoming much more concentrated in that higher energy. But first, this thing must happen, and that thing is releasing things, and we can only do this by looking within, and that's difficult. That's a difficult activity to do for a lot of us. And if you are, fire signs are known for that energy outwards, energy from within that goes outwards. For some, it's taking energy from the outside and like dialoguing with the energy inside to build this kind of bigger thing. So I would say fire signs are like almost like masters of energetic multiplication in a way. And for some of you, you may be finding that the people that you are encountering or the situations you're encountering are not happening in satisfactory ways. And the putrefaction card asks us to look at how we are bringing energies to the situations, and also how that's shining back at us, almost like a mirror. Because it is not that this is a bad thing. We all have to do this if you're stepping into greater self, better self, better energies. And it just feels like 2024 could be the year for fire signs where there is that process of really looking and purifying, moving into seeing what needs to be released. All right, let's look at the cards that came up for you. You got the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Swords. I was going to start with the Queen of Swords because it stands out to me as the Queen of Swords is that one person in the tarot that is going to tell you the truth. If you can count on anybody, it's the Queen of Swords. So there's a sense that you might need to be activating that more, this idea of really looking in the mirror. This is Libra energy. Yeah, because there's a sense that we got the 2 of Swords and the King of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. A lot of kind of like Swords, airy energy for fire signs. something's out of balance. Something's out of balance. And for some of you, this is talking about somebody that you're connected to. There's something here about an ending with this person. For others of you, this is like the truth that needs to be looked at in situations. For some of you, there is a call to assess what needs to be released, because we have that shadow release. What are the things that are causing endings? Is there anything on my part as a fire sign that can be done, can be accounted for? Is there... The Nine of Wands to me talks about, it's a kind of perseverance and going at something again, even if it's, which, is a very fiery energy. That's Sagittarius. It's like keeping moving forward at the sake of, or for the purpose of like achieving something. And I can totally see that with the drive that Sagittarius in particular has, and fire signs. But sometimes you have to review why we keep going at something, like why we keep doing something over and over again. Why do we keep harming ourselves? Because the Nine of Wands can be someone who keeps going until it's like the wounded warrior energy. And is this the thing that keeps us in this energy of creating endings? Because sometimes things need to be paused, sometimes things need to be negotiated, sometimes we need to adjust, sometimes we need to switch the energy that we're in. But it feels like for you fire signs, you could have found yourself, and this is for no bad intent, this is perhaps what you're driven to do. Whenever you're passionate about something, fire signs do tend to just kind of keep going, and that is highly useful and very admirable at times. But it feels like what's coming up here is like this is showing fire signs who are not necessarily assessing the quality or the health of the situation that you're in, and then you're ending in a result which is not favorable. And so the Queen of Swords asks you to look at this in yourself and in others as well. The Two of Pentacles with the King of Swords here, I was pointing out like there's potentially a couple people who are, King of Swords, Queen of Swords is not very, I don't think of them as very cozy and cuddly people. These are people that I would say at this point it feels like there are tensions, there are things that need to be talked through and discussed. There's a kind of stepping out of the passionate, energetic time and needing to really come with clarity and truth for each other. For some of you, this is somebody that you have known from the past. Six of Cups, probably somebody that you're already kind of entwined with. So you will know what it is for you. But let's look at some changes. Let's clarify actually. Okay, so for some of you, there's an ending that needs to happen with something that is stable. And maybe it's reviewing that for yourself. So that could be marriage, that could be family situations, parental issues. Page of Cups with a Nine of Wands. Yeah, I'm feeling like for some of you, if there is a connection here, this is having the feelings for someone and persisting in those feelings, keeping yourself in a certain energy towards a person. even a certain amount of giving. It's like Page of Cups is very small. It is very passionate. It is very emotional, but it almost wants to become more. And so with the Magician and the Queen of Swords, it feels like something needs to be cleared up in this situation so that you can bring forth better. There's a possibility here with the Two of Wands. There's definitely a possibility for different outcomes. Let's look at changes for better under this shadow release energy. Ooh, okay. Fire signs, this is a very clear thing here. There is a need for communication and acting on communication. So if you have tensions with somebody, we saw a 10 of Swords under there. If there's an ending and there's a sense that you still bear feelings towards this person, could be the 6 of Cups person that we saw. There's a sense that the changes for better that can happen, rather than holding on to feelings or allowing the things that have happened between you and this person to persist, is to communicate, to take action towards a new start. There's assessment of what needs to be what can be a new start. It feels like there's Temperance and there's a Fool. Something can be balanced. If you have questioned this, something between you and this person can be balanced, and there's a possibility for a new start. If you don't want that, then of course you can assess for new. But under the deck is a Chariot. So there's a strong call in your reading to kind of act on moving forward. Act on moving forward to kind of release the shadows between you and anyone that you have this kind of situation with. 2024 is going to be a year, it feels like, of clearing things up, releasing things. And how we do that is through not just kind of psychic or spiritual energetic release, but this is action-oriented release. This is going to make amends, going to have discussions, going to meet people eye to eye and build bridges. All right, so let's draw an affirmation for you. Okay, you have the Spirit card, and Spirit is connected to the Sun, which is a fiery energy. It says, I'm filled with light. That feels like such a good affirmation to close on this shadow release energy. It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who knows my spirit is eternal and ageless. Let me release any old ideas of constriction or limitation. My whole being is filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. All right, so there we go. There is a clearing up for you, and I do feel like 2024 is going to allow you to enter the rest of your life with a kind of clearer note. It is going to allow you to rebuild. There's something about rebuilding, reconnecting, new starts that's possible. All right, fire signs, this is your message. If you like this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you on another reading. Take care.